evening and welcome to Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare. As we are here at Rathmalana for the Week 3 clash in the Dialog Schools Rugby League. Riding St. Peter's College here at the Air Force grounds in Rathmalana. Surely a game that will be tested for both teams. St. Peter's on the road for the first time in the season. They have been quite successful in their opening couple of home games. It's mostly cloudy here at Rathmalana, and hopefully the weather gods will be kind to us and the rains will stay away. Much cooler conditions as the evening will progress, and a wind speed of 5 kilometers per hour will pick up as the game goes on. Joining me in the comm box is Nathan Coggins. So very good evening to you, Nathan.
So very good evening, Rathmalana. Very good evening to all our viewers. Yes, it is a bit dark over Rathmalana at the moment. Bit of rumbles about as well. Perhaps some thunder in the distance. Hopefully it stays well. Hopefully we can get a full 70 minutes of rugby.
Indeed, a game where St. Peter's College will want to go on and do well against the newly promoted Prince of Wales College outfit.
Yes, 2 50-plus point wins so far in their first 2 years. This was the most recent one over the traditional rivals, St. Joseph's College, managing to regain the Reverend Father Basil Veeratunga Memorial Shield, and Wesley beating Mahanama Trinity looked unstoppable against St. Anthony's kicking. So really picked up a notch since that knockout final. Royal as well, after being challenged in that first half, managed to secure that win over Thurston College, and Shakib Zumri with an absolute beauty of a try. He spearheaded Isipatana's bonus point win over the SN College, and then a really close one at the Science College grounds. Science led 19-0 at one point, but eventually lost out to Zaira College, and Anand getting their first win on the board last week over today's host, Prince of Wales College, 31 points to 5. And St. Thomas's College, after a shaky start, not the most convincing of victories, but did manage to get the better of Kingswood College, 33 points to 12, and they are up on the board. That's what happened in Week 2 of this Dialog Schools Rugby League, and the kickstart in Week 3 here at the Air Force grounds in Rathmalana. As we take a look at your results from last week, Sri Sumangala College as well, notching up their second bonus point victory in a row, 33 points to 10 over Lumbini College.
Indeed, and I think important wins for St. Thomas's College. They took the trip up to Kandy and they beaten Kingswood College 33 points to 12. That was a much needed one for the boys from Mount Lavinia. And other than that, I think Zaira College as well did well to come from behind to beat Science College 31 points to 25. And Thurston as well gave a real scare in that first 35 minutes against Royal College at the stadium, but then it was Royal who got the better of Thurston in the second 35 minutes and went on to win that quite convincingly, 40 points to 15. And I think the most important result in that Week 2 would have been that game between St. Peter's College and St. Joseph's College, Nathan.
Yes, certainly first trophy game of this season played as a league encounter, and St. Peter's, after losing it out last year, managed to thump St. Joseph's College and regain that precious silverware. As we take a look at how Week 3 is going to pan out, like we said, the curtain raiser today, Prince of Wales welcome in St. Peter's College, and then Super Saturday on the Papare. We've got 7 games set to kick off simultaneously. Manama hosting St. Joseph's, Anand taking on Wesley, BS taking on St. Anthony's. Both teams still on the lookout for their first win. Sri Sumangala and Trinity, that should be a really good game. Royal taking on Zahira, Thurston taking on Kingswood. Science College welcoming the Thomians, and rounding out the week on Sunday as Lumbini College take on Isipatra College.
The bulk of games tomorrow evening on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare. An action-packed Saturday evening on our cards as the Rathmalana ground gets darker. We'll head into a commercial break and be back with more news on the other side.
Where are you now? Let's go. Yeah, නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
Vantage for the modern professional.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love rugby?
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Let's KFC. Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
අව්ව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool. අව්වත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
For passion, a competitive spirit. It's for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right. Real energy.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් quotation එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
එතකොට මහත්යාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Vantage for the modern professional.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
When the world says no access,
or this is not for you,
and it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
I have pictures here from Rathmalana. And the weather gods, as of now, have managed to stay put. Rains should stay away, or this game of rugby might have plenty of problems. St. Peter's College on your screens in centre field, ready to go back in and get ready for the all-important game in this week number 3. As we take a look at the points table.
Yes, St. Peter's College and Wesley College probably the two preceded favourites to come out of Group 2A, get in back-to-back bonus point wins. St. Peter's on top by virtue of their better points difference. St. Joseph's and Anand with a winner piece, and Prince of Wales and Mahanama. In all honesty, Rashwan hasn't looked good for the both of them so far. Mahanama did challenge Wesley slightly in some phases last week, but Prince of Wales still having trouble adjusting to the top division. Back up after some time. You really can't expect a newly promoted side to get going straight away, so we do have to cut them some slack.
Indeed, it's a tall ask for the boys from Moratuwa to get going, and surely a tough evening for them ahead as well here at Rathmalana. And it will be quite a game of rugby. But it's a matter of taking all these learnings for the games to follow, because two teams who finish on the bottom of the table will play in that bowl segment, so they do have an opportunity to come back well in that segment. So all these games will be a good learning curve for the lads from Prince of Wales, but surely a tough test ahead of them in this round 1 of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026.
Yes, certainly, and speaking more on that bowl segment, if they do fall in, when they do fall in the Rashwan, it is to keep their place in this top division. So getting accustomed and using this first round to acclimatize themselves to the intensity of Division 1 rugby will be crucial, isn't it? To make sure that they keep their place and they have some sort of a platform to build on next season. They wouldn't want to go down as soon as they came back up.
Indeed, that will be one important hurdle for Prince of Wales to jump, because that experience in this round 1 will really carry forward into that bowl segment if they are to play in that segment. But still plenty of games for them to change their fortunes, but we'll wait and see how things go for the host here this evening, as we're all in readiness to start this game between Prince of Wales College and St. Peter's College. We'll head into yet another commercial break and be back with the live action on the other side.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Every modern professional needs Vantage. For those who demand the best. Vantage for the modern professional.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න සැරටම එන්ජොයි කරන්න පාටි එකට go
Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium ඔබත් quotation එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Every modern professional needs Vantage. For those who demand the best. Vantage for the modern professional.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Captain Cool. අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
හඳුන්වාදන Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක. Crunchy කටගැස්මකට Crispy Chicken Thai, Spicy Vibe එකට Spicy Crispy Chicken Strip, Share කරන් කන්න Crispy Chicken Popcorn, රස ඩබල් කරන barbecue sauce සමග Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක.
When the world says no access.
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
Kitchen එක ආබාන්ස් කරන්නේ Wife happy again.
Wife happy කරන්න. Kitchen එක අබාන්ස් කරන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
ඔයාම කපිලා පෙන්න ඔෆිස් එකට go
Night Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් quotation එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samaging pirimin sadahamai.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh.
Welcome back to Rathmalana. We're just moments away from kickoff here in this week 3 fixture between Prince of Wales College and St. Peter's College. Both teams in readiness, just waiting for them to get onto the park. So we'll take a look at the team cards, starting with the visiting St. Peter's College outfit. Some changes in the front row. First start of the season for Amitu Damket alongside Shivala Begunawardana and Talish Soisa. Ravon Pereira is joined in the second row by Yannick Abegunawardana, and a third row of Lakindu Ranasinghe, Hashara Madugaski and Shinuka Pereira. Shiraz Pereira and Jamal Wahab continuing in the halves with Mantusha and Sabar in midfield, and a change back three of Gion, Nathan Angelo and Ashok Krishan to round out the 15, with Van Hoff, Akram, Zimal, Kamil, Oshad, Arosh, Nadunajit, Newell, Dinsara and Lianage set to come off the bench.
St. Peter's College for the first time away from home as the Prince of Wales College outfit. The first 15 Savindu Fernando, Sanet Reshan, Sitij Ramesh, Rislat Lianage, Dinut Nisalit, Randev Fernando, Tikshana Munasinghe and Suresh Nimsara will form the forwards for the host this evening. And in that halfback position, Akindu Silva, Kevindu Himsar, Ravisha Madhuvant, Tarin Silva, Senul Dinhas, Suhail Nimesh and Tikshana Anuas will form the 15 for the host Prince of Wales College this evening here at Rathmalana. And for the finishers for the host will be Lindula, Damsit, Prabudh, Ranasinghe, Kumdula, Sanjeev, Hansen and Kalmita and Pramudita.
Yes, some big forwards in that Prince of Wales pack. Reshwan will be interesting to see how they go about things. You see the students, the prefects of St. Peter's College welcome in the team.
First game for the Peterites away from home, and it's not the easiest of places to come and play rugby if you haven't had any preparation before the game. So adjusting into conditions will be a good test for the Peterites.
Yes, and the Air Force grounds here in Rathmalana, one of the most difficult grounds to kick at, isn't it, Reshwan? Surprisingly, not much wind about at the moment, but usually you do get a steady cross breeze that makes life really difficult. And kicking has been one of the issues that St. Peter's College have had over the last couple of years. They fixed it somewhat in the opening 2 games this season, but like you said, this a good test to see if they've got it away from home as well. As Shinuka Pereira leads out his chargers onto the Air Force ground turf.
It will be one game where St. Peter's College will want to get everything right. As you did mention, Nathan, a matter of the kicking game coming into play, especially in conditions like this. We have seen even the recently concluded club season, teams do find it difficult whenever they come and visit the Air Force grounds in Rathmalana. So the kicking can get quite tricky as the game goes on.
Yes, and has been a grim few days for Peterite Rugby as well. The passing of Hamza Hidayatullah, one of its most ardent supporters, and it's a great loss to the Peterite Rugby fraternity and the National Rugby fraternity as well, isn't it? Rashwan had a real passion for the game, and it's unfortunate to see him go so soon.
Indeed, he's been a great servant for Sri Lanka Rugby, and especially for St. Peter's College Rugby as well. And he has shared the combox as well with our colleagues previously, and has been among the match reports as well. So thoughts and prayers with the family. But surely been one of those great personalities who have supported the game of rugby, not only in his college but in the country as well. Prayers and condolences goes towards the family. The St. Peter's College will kick things off this evening from left to right on your screens. Yes, the host Prince of Wales, a stern test ahead of them.
So we're all set here. Rajiv John set to kick us off. Referee Jivaka Fonseca, the man under pressure today, says we're all good to go. And week 3 gets underway here in the Air Force grounds in Rathmalana. And that's a good collection from Suren Nimsar. Prince of Wales will need to keep possession, isn't it, Reshwan? And straight away St. Peter's College guilty. And giving away an early penalty. And this is a good boost for the Cambrians. But like I said, when you come into a game as the underdog, it's important that you keep possession of the ball and don't allow your opponent too many scoring opportunities, and that's something that the forwards of Prince of Wales will need to do for them today.
Indeed, and Prince of Wales have responded well with a good touch finder. Going into this game as favourites, St. Peter's College will want to go on and continue their dominance in the league. In closely contested groups like this, Nathan, the bonus point really comes into play as the league goes on, especially as the business end of this round 1 approaches. Important to get all points on offer. Good work from that Rexona line out for Prince of Wales College.
Yes, Seneth Reshan with some good work there. And looks like it's another penalty being given away by St. Peter's. Or that's a loss forward actually off the line out. A couple of errors in this first 1.5 minutes. St. Peter's bit of rotation. Need to check those boxes though if they are to go the distance this season. Handling hasn't probably been to the level that some of their fans have expected. It's the first vantage scrum of the game results in a breakaway from Suren. And support arrives quickly for him. Nimsar on the scorecard last week as well against Ananda College. That's the skipper, Sitij Ramesh, with his first carry. Cambrians doing well to keep the ball close quarters. Plenty of support in those rucks as well. So they're keeping possession. That's Reshan pushback. Couple of meters by Abhay Gunawardhan. Now choosing to spread it. That's a well marked tackle there from Wahab to push back Prince of Wales. At least 5 meters. Still keeping it in the fringes now. That's Randolph Fernando. Going straight into contact is Reshan. Now they once again spread it, and it's a well marked tackle there coming in from Nathan Angelo. And Prince of Wales player making the cardinal error of playing that ball from an offside position after it was already knocked on. So it'll be a penalty instead of what could have just been a scrum. And a first opportunity for the Patriots.
Cardinal errors like that shouldn't be committed by Prince of Wales, but surely will be a good learning for the lads from Moratuwa. Kicking game coming into play in 3.5 minutes into the game. Already seen a couple of kicks going into touch. Skipper with the Rexona line out. Good work from the Patriots from the front of that line out. Making some yardage. Now breaking from that ruck is Skipper Pereira.
Now Shiraz spreads it out to the backs. Here's Mantusha, long cutout ball to his partner Saber. They've created that overlap and Krishan sends it out to Rajit Jion, who cuts back in field and takes the Petrites into the 22. Prince of Wales caught offside as well. Yes, Jani Kabe Gunawardena taking a few men with him, and that opens up some space on the blind side, and Ashok Krishan dots down for the first Amana Bank try of this clash. And St. Peter's College, all they needed was that one attack in line out, and few phases later they get themselves on the board.
Did brilliant work from the Petrites as expected, going over and drawing first blood. Surely it will be a long evening for the Cambrians here at Rathmalana. St. Peter's College starting off in the right way, and it all started from that knock-on incident which led to a penalty, and then there was no stopping St. Peter's College.
Gion was 100% off the tee last week, this time just wide of that right hand upright. But nonetheless, it is a 5-point lead to the Petrites.
Of Wales caught offside as well.
Amana Bank try, a really good carry coming in from Yannick Abegunawardena. Sucked in a lot of the Cambrian defence, and then Shiraz had the presence of mind to spot that opening on the short side, and let Ashok Krishan touchdown uncontested for the first Amana Bank try.
Prince of Wales College will restart proceedings here. 5 points to nil. Good deep kick into the opposition 22. But a decent exit kick from the Petrite.
So Ashok Krishan there got himself on the score sheet, and now with a good clearance takes play back 30 meters or so. Second line out come in the way of Prince of Wales. So Suren Nimsar has taken over the throwing duties. Now straight away St. Peter's bringing that one down illegally. Advantage coming the way of the Cambrians. Nimsar takes it into contact. Ball was jackered, but Prince of Wales were under an advantage, so Frijivaka can come back and play that, and a couple of penalties in that phase. Third penalty given away by St. Peter's College in just 5.5 minutes that we've had so far.
That will be surely an area of concern, Nathan, for the Petrites as the season goes on. But things just not going good for Prince of Wales. They failed to find touch. The wind has just slightly picked up here. That will be a costly error for Prince of Wales. They had an opportunity to enter the opposition 22, but fails to find touch. So it will be a vantage scrum in favour of the Petrites to follow.
So it's getting a bit dark over here at Rathmalana as well. Hopefully the light doesn't become a concern as Shiraz feeds into the first vantage scrum for St. Peter's. Goes straight away from base. Here's Wahab. Pops it up for Saber. Looks for support. Gets support through Ashok Krishan, and a lovely ball. But just went through the hands of Rajit Jion there. That was a chance for the Petrites. Take a look at the replay. Nice flat ball. Probably a bit too much on it for Jion to handle. It's gone out for another Rexona line out.
Looks like referee Jiveka Fonseca has seen a knock forward incident, so it will be a vantage scrum in favour of Prince of Wales. Probably a forward pass as well in it, but position now with Prince of Wales looking to get out of jail.
So once again Nimsar breaking from the back of the scrum, sends it back to be cleared, but good clearance and a decent chase as well, but St. Peter's have done well together. Things have really picked up the weather. Not looking too good at the moment. So it's a carry from Shevala Begunavardhana. Yes, Shiraz now to Gion. Pete Wrights looking to go from the fringes in this phase. Revon Pereira, one of the better carriers in this Pete Wright outfit, gains few meters for his team, and another short ball to Shenuka Pereira. Bumps off one, bumps off another. Shenuka Pereira takes the gain line forward. Now Shiraz shift in direction. Here's Revon, does well to stay on his feet there. Wahab acts as scrum half. Yes, Suisa, first carry of the game for him, but doubled up on in the tackle there by the Cambrians. Here's Shenuka, into break the gain line here. The Pete Wrights. Wahab, the long ball out to Saber. Saber draws in the defender. Wavered pass, but Angelo has done well to collect that and keep possession for the Pete Wrights. Cambrian defense is holding strong for now, haven't given away a penalty. Here's Abe Gunavardhana though. First time that the Cambrian defense has faulted a missed tackle, but that jackal was illegal, says referee Fonseca. Pete Wrights take it quickly through Revon. Not back the 10 meters either. Prince of Wales, yes, Mantusha tries to go by himself, had an overlap on that right hand side. Yes, Damket pumping off a couple of defenders. Pete Wrights showing some good patience here, knocking on the door. Here's Shenuka. Ashok says the dummy. Ashok Krishan swerves and gets through for the second Amana Bank try to St. Peter's College, and his second Amana Bank try as well. 10 minutes played and Pete Wrights 10 points up with the kick to come.
Brilliant work from Ashok Krishan. Second Amana Bank try for him. And didn't he go through that Prince of Wales College defense like a hot knife through butter? There was no stopping him. 10 points up with the goal conversion to follow. A regulation kick for Gion with the kicking tee. 100% of the boot last weekend at home, but in tough kicking conditions here at Rathmalana. Gion's kicking ability will surely be tested as the rains continue to come down and the heavens have opened up. Gion makes no mistake with the kicking tee as he converts his goal conversion. 12 points to the good for St. Peter's College. The game will get tougher for the host here. Brilliant try. Goes through that Prince of Wales College defense quite easily. And it goes right under the post to register their second Amana Bank try in the game. And just what the doctor ordered for the visitors.
Yes, Prince of Wales really need to pull up their socks here, especially the backs, isn't it? Reshman forwards have held their own for now, but backline on 2 occasions now have allowed the Pete Wrights over the line. This time kickoff straight down the middle, and Madugasge tries to boot it away. Madugasge gets there first, and now it's going to be a foot race. Angelo is up in pursuit on his opposite number. This is an excellent chase from the Pete Wrights, picked up by Nathan Angelo, and that went forward for sure, and St. Peter's College have done really well here, kicking themselves into the Cambrian 22, and now have a scrum from just 10 meters out.
An error that has come in good for St. Peter's College. That kickoff wasn't collected, used the boot, and then once again used the boot to enter the opposition 22. So it's been a brilliant passage of play for St. Peter's College, Nathan. Yet another vantage scrum in favour of the visitors.
Shiraz with the feed, and Shenuka Pereira, you could almost telegraph that number 8 break. Does well to stay on his feet, bumps off another would-be tackler. Does the Pete Wright skipper, but the Cambrian defence has done well here to get over that ball and make the jackal, and that you have to say is a chance that's gone begging for the Pete Wrights.
Indeed, to add more to their score. Surely a chance gone down begging. But a good opportunity for Prince of Wales College to get out of jail. But not the best of touch finders as they just get out of the 22. But the wind is really not helping the cause for the host here as well, Nathan. Before the game, our weather report did read 5 kilometers per hour. I'm sure that's up a notch now.
Yes, it was quite surprising. There wasn't a lot of wind around the Air Force ground when he came in, but certainly this is more of what we're used to. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow a rainy cloud this way though, as Prince of Wales have done well off that maul and have won the advantage as well. Second time Pete Wrights have brought it down illegally, and it's Shenuka, the skipper, the guilty party.
Well, it's the 5th or 6th penalty St. Peter's have conceded in the opening 14 minutes or so, Nathan. So that will be an area of concern they'll need to improve on, because against a better opposition, conceding penalties like this can really come back to bite you. Try to keep that ball alive was the halfback of St. Peter's College. Shirash just failed to keep the ball alive, so a decent clearance from Prince of Wales as they enter the opposition half. Rexona line out for Prince of Wales College.
Peter's not contesting that line out. Their maul defense holding strong for the moment. Really big shove. You can see Revon getting himself in there, trying to make that ball unplayable. Maul has been brought down and brought down legally. Now trying their best to make it unplayable, but Prince of Wales have done well to recycle and survive that clean out. Here's Ramesh now bumping into the Pete Wright backs. South Wales continuing to attack from the fringes, probably the right thing to do for them. Now they spread it. Here's the number 13, but no support, and Shenuka gets over that ball beautifully to make the jackal. And then Prince of Wales doing really well to counter that and redeeming himself after that mistake. Tarin Silva, he's a big lad as well, playing number 12. Lost the ball but won it back immediately, and now has a penalty for his side.
I think it's safe to say, Nathan, in this 16 minutes of play we have had, Prince of Wales College have been more clinical in the breakdowns. And once again Prince of Wales failing to find touch, gives Nathan to run at this Prince of Wales defense.
Shenuka bumps off a couple of more defenders. He's carried really strongly. Now they set it up for the box kick from the boot of Shiraz. Madugasge in pursuit, and that's gone forward off the hand of the Cambrian player, picked up by Soisa. Knock-on advantage played by referee Fonseca. Great to see that player is back up on his feet. That was quite the collision there, Reshwan.
Indeed, good to see no harm done in that. As St. Peter's College look to spread this line out. Carry from their skipper Pereira, who's been at the pick of things for the Pete Reds in his opening 17 minutes.
Here's Krishan again, ducks past one tackler, taking 3 men to ground with him. It's a strong carry from Ashok. Now here's Revon trying to crash through that gap. Pete Wrights up the gain line now. Here's Wahab. Wahab spots the gap, spots another one, needs support. Gets it out to Mantusha. Mantusha running round. Mantusha going for the line, and that's a high shot. Does well to offload it to Madugaske. Can he get the ball down? Yes, he does. Hashar Madugaske continues his fine try scoring form. But the referees will certainly come back to that high shot, isn't it?
Indeed, that was a brilliant passage of play for the Patriots. And Madugaske picking up from where he left off last weekend. Gets his name once again in the score sheet. As Peters go on to score their third Amana Bank try. 17 points to nil with the goal conversion to follow. St. Peter's College will find themselves in a comfortable position heading into the next 15 minutes or so in this first half.
So it's so windy here. Gion was having trouble placing the ball on the tee. It's going to be the toughest conversion he's had of the three so far. And unfortunately that just shaved the upright. But conversion not through. So it's 17 points to nil. So we take a look at what a run that was from Mantusha. Brought down illegally by Tarin, and then Madugaske was there running the support line as he has done all season so far to dot down for the Amana Bank try. It's 17 unanswered points now in favour of the visitors.
Prince of Wales College taking their time to get back to centre field to restart proceedings. St. Peter's have left 4 points in the park, Nathan, but in very trying conditions. Have to give them some thought. But now once again Peters with a good collection gives that ball out.
Sheruka once again in the thick of things, bumping off a couple of defenders. This time the ball is ripped off him by the Cambrians. And the Patriots have lost possession. Now the Cambrians looking to recycle quickly. Shenuka with a massive effort with that counter ruck. Unfortunately couldn't get it to work. Cambrians still with possession. Mantusha read that pass well, up with the defense and pushing back the Cambrians onto that halfway line. Now here's Silva, tries to show and go. Read well by Damket. Cambrians being pushed back here. This is good defense from the Patriots. Have kept their discipline so far as well. Now here's Ramesh. Probably one of the biggest man in that Prince of Wales outfit. He's pushed back by Mantusha, and they've left their backs with no choice but to send it back to Silva to thump it downfield, but straight into Rajit Gion's bread basket. And now here's Krishan running a support in line. Ball has come forward. It's a foot race between Wahab and his opposite number, but I think that ball was lost forward by the Patriots in that contact. So plenty of errors in the Patriot game so far, Reshwan. Even though they have that advantage on the scoreboard, will certainly want to be a lot more clinical than they have been.
So that will be a matter for Coach Rajiv as well, to try and get these errors corrected, because as the business end approaches in this round one, they'll have to be more disciplined. They have a couple of games remaining as well. Next they play Anand College, and then that big game against Wesley College to wrap around one. So it'll be very interesting to see how they get on with their things, because I think even though no points show Prince of Wales, but they've been the more better side in the breakdowns, and the Patriots will have to get the act right, and they surely have plenty of time in this game to correct their mistakes they did in the opening 22 minutes.
Yes, Krishan tries to step, had plenty of men in support, but takes it into contact. Silva, it's again with a big thump downfield, and now Shiraz on the blind side. Here's Saber, pops it up to Ashok combining well with Ashar Madugasge. But unfortunately, ball has gone out of touch, but off Cambrian hand, I believe. Be interesting to see that one again, Rashwan.
Indeed, some quick hands from the Patriots. And this replay do show that that was hit by a Cambrian. But the referee thought otherwise, so that's the final decision. 3-man Rexona line out. Done well by Prince of Wales College. There's that driving maul, just not going anywhere for the Cambrians.
Now they managed to fox the Patriot defense, and they're still going. This Cambrian driving maul. Finally, reinforcements arriving for the visitors and bringing it down legally. That was really good stuff from Prince of Wales College Restaurant. That driving maul, gaining them at least 10-15 meters, setting up that exit from Silva, who once again kicks it straight into the hands of the Patriot back three. Yes, Gion now puts on the step, tries to run around that touch line, but unfortunately has lost the ball once again. So another opportunity wasted by St. Peter's College. That's now 2 or 3 in the past couple of minutes, Ashwan.
Indeed, that conceding of penalties continue for the visitors here at Rathmalana.
Yes, that time Gion just losing grip of the ball, and it went out of touch. And the Cambrians have opted for the line out. That last small work, so why not? This time the sack is a lot better from Revon. Here's Nimsar. Soisa tries to get over that, but support arrives for him quickly. This time Shenuka trying his best at that breakdown, but like you said, Rashwan, these Cambrian forwards have certainly held their own in the 25 minutes that we've seen so far. Unfortunately, just haven't been supported by their backline, and that's how they conceded those 3 tries. Yes, Nimsara again.
Well, errors like that will be expected from Prince of Wales College. Always not easy to come and play in this top division. So it's a matter of adjusting into this game situations for Prince of Wales. I think that's what we spoke about prior to this game as well, Nathan. It will be a big learning curve for them come the latter part of this season.
Oh, here come the Cambrians using that short side. That's a big hit. Sends back the Cambrian player, and that's a lot better from the Patriots, forcing that error and winning themselves another Rexona line out.
So Peters have done well to put pressure on this Prince of Wales College outfit. Yet another line out to follow, this time in favor of St. Peter's College. 6 lineouts won by Prince of Wales, and around 4 or 5 was not contested. But this time now St. Peter's forming that driving maul. Behind that maul is skipper Pereira, who's won themselves a penalty. Mantusha.
Yes, excellent stuff by the forwards this time. What a carry this is from Netchan Mantusha. And Shenuka Pereira on that support in line does really well, and runs round underneath the posts, and that's the bonus point for St. Peter's College, and that's a deserved score, you have to say, from skipper Shenuka. He's the one who set it all up with some really good work at the back of the maul. Now hope he hasn't done himself a lot of damage here. Has stayed down, but he's collected an Amana Bank try. And Mantusha, once again, his hold-up play has been superb in these first 3 games, hasn't it, Reshwan?
Indeed, it's so tough to bring that man down. Around 2 to 3 defenders have to be on point to try and bring him down. He's been one of those players of Peters College these opening 2 weeks who have done well and he's carrying that form into this third week as well. And the kicking was continue for St. Peter's, and this one which was in a more kickable range for the Peterite kicker, Gion, who fails to convert yet another goal conversion. Once again, we take a look at that replay. Brilliant carry from Mantusha, who offloads that to skipper Pereira, and he makes no mistake.
Yes, concern in that conversion, a lot more regulation for Gion, unfortunately. Has missed it. 7 minutes to half time now. Peterites have wrapped up their bonus point, but hasn't been a clinical performance at all. But they'll be happy that they're up on the scoreboard, and we'll be hoping they can potentially add a couple more in this 7 minutes that we have left.
Indeed, will be important for St. Peter's College to add points. Not the best of restart kicks, but St. Peter's College straight in attack from the word go.
Time it was Rana Singh out to Rajit Gion. Gion cutting back in field, certainly his stronger foot, that right foot. Now here's Shiraz, recycles quickly. Shenuka running a beautiful line. Needs support though. Cambrian player gets his hand over the ball, but the skipper does well to recycle. Now they look to overload that short side again. Here's Angelo. Takes it into contact. Here's Suisa. Getting that leg drive going. Pops it back to Wahab, and now they're using their backs. Here's Wahab, sneaks past the first line, sneaks past the second, and Wahab goes right underneath the sticks for another Amana Bank try, and that's a flash of individual brilliance from the Peterite fly half.
Indeed, brilliant. Jamal Fahab has gone over for their fifth Amana Bank try, and didn't he just go through that defense quite easily? A worrying evening continues for Prince of Wales, and makes no mistake with the goal conversion this time. Ashok Krishan makes no mistake with the add-ons, as St. Peter's College get all 7 points and come back. Just the 2 converted tries in the game, but this was the one that will stand out at the end of this 70 minutes. Brilliant try, and we'll be lucky enough to see a better one in this week 3 of the Dialog Schools Rugby League.
It's like a hot knife through butter there. Wahab went through the first line, went through that sweeper as well, completely foxing the defense, and contender potentially for try of the match. Just over 4 minutes left until the break. 29 points is the lead for St. Peter's. This time once again Shiraz does well to with that collection. Here's Lakindu Rana Singh running laterally, looking for that space, finds some space. Does Rana Singh brought down well by the Cambrian scrum of Akindu Silva, but Shiraz is there to recycle it, and now Wahab spots the space in behind, kicks ahead, and it's going to be a foot race. Mantusha gets there first, but unfortunately just couldn't collect that ball. Close to the floor for him, but some good stuff in attack from the Peterites. Wahab with some good vision to spot that space, but unfortunately the ball he's
fortunate for the Peterites, but a chance for Prince of Wales to get out of jail. Few minutes away from that half-time break. Prince of Wales will need to get out of the red zone. They'll not want to concede any more points.
Yes, Nimsara with the break once again. It's becoming a bit predictable now from the Cambrian number 8. Peterites trying to milk that penalty. Prince of Wales not out of jail yet, still in the own 22. Now sends it back to Silva, who gets in a good angle on that clearance kick and manages to find grass. So it will be a Rexona line out taken quickly by Gion. Swings it out to Shiraz, and here's Mantusha. Ashok running that line out to Nathan Angelo. No one marking him. That was a high shot for sure. Angelo should have finished that chance off. But now they've worked it back infield. Have the Petrites. Here's Mantusha still going. Mantusha tries to get it down, and Nechan Mantusha gets his score in. And another deserved score for all the brilliant stuff he's done in the build-up. Mantusha gets himself on the scorecard. That will be interesting to see that try on replay and what happened a few phases earlier, isn't it?
Indeed, surely a high shot on Nathan, but he was going down. That can be the only argument for. But St. Peter's continue to pile up on the score here. 6th Amana Bank try.
Yes, a bit of a talking to there from referee Jivaka to Sitija Ramesh. It's the second time Angelo has been caught in a high shot on that right hand corner. Here's Krishan's attempt at the goal conversion. Unfortunately comes straight off that upright, and referee Fonseca blows for half time. Petrites with a comfortable lead, 34-0. This is that last try after Angelo was brought down. Worked it back infield, and Mantusha, he's one really difficult man to bring down, isn't it? Gets those legs pumping and twists through for the line. And that was the 6th try by the Petrites. 6 tries and 2 conversions to make up their 34 points. So we have your halftime confirmation here. It's 34 unanswered points in favor of the Petrites, and the Cambrians simply have had no answers to the Petrite backs.
Indeed, it's been a tough first 35 minutes for the host here. St. Peter's College going into the break with a healthy lead. We'll head into a commercial break and be back with the second half action on the other side here from Rathmalana.
Abans fridge kiyanne Abans fridge kiyanne Paulata harima fridge ekak Abans family ekata hariyana ape rate fridge එක
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
When the world says no access,
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Pantamai.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
For passion, a competitive spirit. It's for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right. Real energy.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
මාස 24ක් දක්වා ගෙවීමේ පහසුකම් සමගින් මාසික වාරිකයේ රුපියල් 4999යි. අබාන්ස් ජාතියේ පරිගණක සැපයුම්කරු.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Hello, balan the classic got to go.
Black Night Go. Pocket perfume. You think it go ekak.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence. Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
When the world says no access.
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Night Go, pocket perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Let's KFC. Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Try to minimize that penalty conceding count, because then they'll be happy with this evening's work, as the all boxes will be ticked. And I think that important box of getting that bonus point is already done, so it's a matter of just seeing things off. And I don't see St. Peter's College losing this game from now on. It's a matter of being clinical in the second 35 minutes.
Yes, and the Patriots will be happy that, as Krishan says, a beautiful dummy there to take the ball past that 40-meter mark, quickly recycle. Here's Mantusha now, goes straight through the gap. Netchan Mantusha has Wahab in some space, pops it up, and Jamal Wahab will go underneath the post for his second Amana Bank try, and the Peterites opening the scoring in the second half. And Wahab has run some good lines, but once again Mantusha just showing how much he can do as a creator.
Indeed, Nathan. I think Wahab's name will go down in that try scorers list. But I think Mantusha deserves a big appreciation in that score. He did all the hard work and put over that offload to give the Peterites their first Amana Bank try in this second half. Makes no mistake with the boot, Ashok Krishan this time around as well. Brilliant pass for Wahab to add the finishing touches, and Mantusha did all the hard work, and Wahab puts the cherry on the top. St. Peter's College picking up from where they left off in that first half.
Yes, and what Mantusha did well there is he held on to that ball for just long enough where he committed the second defender as well from the Cambrian side before offloading to Wahab to give him an easier run to that try line. But like I was saying before the try, Reshwan Peterites will be happy that they got that first 35 minutes out of the way, with the conditions here showing no sign of improvement. Now the half-time score is what will be counted as the final result, as that deep kickoff collected by Krishan. Now here's Rana Singh going against the grain, and the Cambrian player got a hand in the way there, disrupting that Peterite attack, and the first vantage scrum of the second half going the way of the visiting side.
Well, the big question is, can Prince of Wales try and breach this Peterite defence? Already 41 unanswered points in the game. Prince of Wales will want to at least try and get a consolation score here.
It is picked up by Nimsara, dragged to the ground by Madugasge, but an advantage coming the way of the Cambrians, I think, was for detaching early from that scrum, Madugasge.
Well, Nathan, I think that's been quite predictable. You did mention this in that first half as well, that number 8 break for the Prince of Wales College have been happening throughout this game, and it's been just too predictable, and I think that has made the Peterites as well leave that scrum early, and in them conceding yet another penalty. Points on offer, but the big question will be, will Prince of Wales go towards the post? But the wind are just picking up once again. But Prince of Wales opt to put this one into touch. They failed to find touch on a couple of occasions in the first 35 minutes. But this time around makes no mistake, the big centre.
Tarin Silva once again gets them into that 22 metre, and this is the best opportunity that Prince of Wales have had so far. They'll need to make this one count. Nimsara has done some good work so far. So, don't know if you noticed a bit of lightning about as well, but we will have a result from this game since we completed the 35 minutes. And here the Cambrians now trying to get their drive on. Nimsara at the back of it, still going this Cambrian drive in maul, going towards the line. Nimsara wins an advantage, brought down illegally there by Rana Singh, and referee Fonseca has seen enough. It's going to be a penalty try in favour of the Cambrians, and certainly at least a talking to here, and he's reached into his pocket, and that's going to be a yellow card for one of the Peterite players. I think it was Rana Singh that brought it down illegally, but it's Madugasge that will spend a stint on the bin, in the bin. Will be interesting to see the replay of that, but Cambrians finally getting themselves on the scoreboard.
That will be a big relief for Prince of Wales College. Well, referee Jeevaka's patience did run out. Good to see as well, punishing them in the right way. Referee Jivaka Fonseca makes no mistakes. 7 points for Prince of Wales, and a much needed score for the hosts. It's 41 points to 7 that reads the score.
And what will be more concerning for St. Peter's is that maul defense, isn't it, Rishwan? They've made errors aplenty when trying to defend those mauls. We saw that against St. Joseph's College as well. That's how the Josephians got all of their tries. And against Prince of Wales, there hasn't been any significant improvement. And with the tougher challenges that lie ahead for St. Peter's, this is something that they desperately need to fix.
Indeed, Nathan, and things won't get easy for St. Peter's College in this season. They play Anand the next, then they host Wesley College, where they'll look to make amends after that defeat in that knockouts. But they'll have to get their act right. So it will be very interesting to see how... what a brilliant chase nonetheless from the Cambrians. Taken quickly. Puts that ball out. And that's a high shot. Hand out for Prince of Wales.
So, yes, Seth. Now the Cambrians with a spring in their step. Nimsar swings it out onto the wing. Good tackle coming in from Krishan. Now we're looking to use that short side. Are the Cambrians trying to break past the tackle there? Dilshan Sanjeev. Cambrians have made plenty of changes over that half-time break, and it seems to be working for them. Another advantage given away by the Peterites. Cambrians trying desperately to wriggle their way through. And another advantage. Free play here for the Cambrians. Silva misses that ball. And it has been lost, and 4 penalties given away, 4 advantages rather, in that last string. And referee Fonseca will definitely have a word with skipper Pereira here.
Well, the Peterites have been very guilty in conceding penalties, and this cannot continue. They did concede the first 7 points as well. They have themselves to blame. Referee Jivaka having a word with the Peterite skipper Shenuka Pereira, who's had a brilliant game. They look to finish it off well as well. St. Peter's College down a man here. Prince of Wales will look to go on and breach that defense once again through this Rexona line out to follow. 5 meters out. Prince of Wales. It's 7 points all in this second half, Nathan.
It's another opportunity for the Cambrians to try and get a score in. Peterites not contesting, trying to get that sack right, but Revon doesn't get it. And now the ball is going. Here's Nimsara, just needs to dot the ball down here. Does Suren Nimsara, does he get it down? And that's another penalty try coming the way of the Cambrians. Back penalty tries, and more trouble for the Peterites. See, was going towards the line. I think it might have been Revon that might have come in from the side, and yes, Revon Pereira is the one who's been sent to the bin. So defensive errors aplenty from the Peterites have allowed the Cambrians some breathing room in this game.
Indeed, and the home faithful here finding their voice back, but still a long way to come for Prince of Wales College, and they haven't done well with that restart as well. They've dropped that ball, and St. Peter's College with possession.
So now the Cambrians need some possession here because the Peterites are down to 13. That's a lovely ball from Gion, but from Krishan rather, but Gion has spilled it. So really good build up by the Patriots straight from that kickoff, but unfortunately Gion just unable to finish that move off.
Well, the weather just not getting a lot better here at Rathmalana. St. Peter's College bringing on some fresh legs in that front row. St. Peter's College wouldn't want to let go this game away. They've been convincing as long as the score line refers, but plenty of errors to think for head coach Rajiv in this Patriot outfit.
It's that mall defense just not working. Here come the Cambrians now. Patriots down to 13. Really need to exploit this chance here, but they've squandered it, put it into their own dead ball area, or in goal area rather, and Mantusha had the presence of mind to just dot that ball down, and that's a try out of nothing for St. Peter's.
Well, a try out of nothing can be understatement from that score for the Patriots. And try scoring won't get more easy. And a clinical error from Prince of Wales College in the back has resulted in an Amana Bank try as a goal conversion successful as well. A scrum where they were defending St. Peter's College. They managed to turn it towards them, and they go back with all 7 points. It's 48 points to 14. St. Peter's College back in scoring ways.
Yes, after being under the pump for the past 10 minutes or so, just shooting themselves in the foot, St. Peter's and Prince of Wales returning the favour. Need to do better when trying to work your way out of your own 22, and they couldn't do that. They've given away the try. It's 48 points to 14 here with 20 minutes left to play. Coach Rajiv Pereira has gone to his bench, collected eventually by Krishan. Here's Saab sending it out wide to Mantusha, who once again just can't be brought down by this Cambrian defense. Oh yes, Shenuka going low. Support doesn't arrive, and that's brilliant stuff by the halfback Akidu Silva. Not often you see a scrum of challenging probably the biggest man on the park in Shenuka Pereira and getting a penalty off of it. And promising signs this for Prince of Wales College. And it's going to be another line out from just 5 meters out. And the Amal defense will certainly have to come to the party here.
Rexona line out in favour of Prince of Wales as they form that driving maul. The back of the maul is that number 8. And Shenuka Pereira doing well against his opposite number, but just not enough as handout for the Cambrians once again. St. Peter's have really mounted on the number of penalties they have conceded this evening. And as we have talked about this over and over, this will be a big factor come the next games for St. Peter's. This is good from Prince of Wales, showing plenty of patience. 13 men Patriot outfit will look to keep this Prince of Wales attack away from the whitewash. Once again a penalty being conceded. Penalty after penalty being conceded from the Patriots. Just not good enough. And that's a score. And a deserving score for Prince of Wales. And this will be a good performance for them as they can take plenty of heart in his opening 15 minutes or so. And surely we could say they have been the better side in the second half, Nathan.
So Seneth Reshan, they are getting the Amana Bank try for the Cambrians. Their third try in this second half. Pete Wrights once again in that phase as well. Reshan, 5 penalty advantages given away. This is just not good from the Bamba Brigade. Really need to pull their socks up. Not a convincing performance in the slightest, even though the scorecard reads 48 points to 19.
Indeed, Nathan. First goal conversion as he gets it through. The previous 2 scores were through penalty tries. They get all 7 points this time around as well. Ravisha Madhuvanta. And it's 21 points to 48 as Prince of Wales now will surely have plenty of confidence behind their back. You can see the elation from the lads from Moratuwa.
And their forwards, especially that Maul, has really troubled the Pete Wrights. Like I said in that first half, Rishwan, Cambrian forwards certainly can hold their own in these games. Just that the backs need to come to the party for the Pete Wrights. Pete Wrights now back to 14 men. Madugaske has returned, and more changes done by Coach Rajiv. Got Ashaz Akram on the park. Here's Shiraz with the feed. Will need a couple of more scores here, the Pete Wrights. Here's Wahab, looks for that inside ball, finds Krishan. Krishan takes the Pete Wrights to within 10 meters. Here's Shiraz out again to Sabar. Sabar to Arush, who ran out of room there, could have used the open side. Here's Suisa. Quickly recycled by Shiraz. Now they look to spread it. Here's Krishan to Mantusha. Needs to find that pass. Had no one to pass to though. Now working it back infield to Akram. First touch of the ball for him. Tries to barge his way through. Here's Wahab once again. Have an overlap on the outside. Mantusha has the extra man. Doesn't need him. And Netshan Mantusha goes over for the score. The Pete Wrights have 50 and their number 12 has a hat-trick.
Brilliant work from Mantusha. He's been brilliant for the Bamba Brigade this evening as St. Peter's College go on to score their third consecutive half century in the season, and that's one way to start your league campaign. Even though plenty of errors that should be corrected for the Pete Wrights in the coming games, but this goal conversion doesn't go through. 53 points to 21. Yet another week where St. Peter's College get that half century. 50 points being breached for the third weekend running. And Mantusha, he's had a brilliant game in attack.
Conditions just getting worse here as the Pete Wrights are about to be restored back to their full complement of 15.
Well, quite surprising to see the officials not getting any concern about the weather. We have had some lightning and thunder since the word go, but it's been some lightning that has really raised some eyebrows here. But surely the game goes on as St. Peter's College with a good collection from that restart.
So Madugaske takes it into contact. Here's Mantusha, bumps off one, bumps off another, looks for that inside line, spots some space to run into, has gone backwards, says the referee. Shiraz now to Soisa. Another strong carry from him. Petrites back to their full complement of 15, and that's a lift and spear from the Cambrian player, and this could be trouble. You can see Senet Rashand straight away putting his hands on his head. And a bit of a talk into Sitija Ramesh. Very interesting to see that one on replay. Krishan there. Not getting the distance he wanted on that touch finder, but maybe Rexona line out to the Petrites nonetheless, as Abdullah Zimal comes on to the park. His first game in a first 15 jumper. Wearing the number 17 today.
Proud moment for that young man. He'll cherish these moments for a very long time. And that's his first touch.
Yes, the Petrites now going deep. It's good to see that they aren't keeping it too flat. These Petrite backs using that space to their advantage. Yes, Abhay Gunawardana now gets through a couple of defenders, takes the Petrites on to halfway, but has lost the ball in contact, and that's another excellent tackle from that man, the halfback from Prince of Wales, and he's taken it quickly, has Nimsara. Petrites burn back the 10 meters, so we have another advantage to come back to. Another opportunity here for Prince of Wales. Out of nothing, Rashwan, they have an opportunity for that 4-try bonus point. If they are able to get another score here, have 12 minutes to do so. And if you're a Cambrian supporter, that won't be a bad result from this game.
Indeed, they'll be pleased to go with that point, the 4-try point. That will be a big win for them, I think, mentally as well, Nathan. They have a couple of games left in this round one. They play St. Joseph's and then Mahanama to wrap this round one.
Yes, what's good for them is they've got their tougher fixtures out of the way, haven't they? This time the Petrites doing well in that mall defense, just not committing. And Prince of Wales transferring that ball, so it will be an advantage to the Petrites. But like I said, Rashwan, Cambrians have got their tougher fixtures out of the way quite early in the piece. Just Mahanama and St. Joseph's left in this group stage. And certainly considering the promise that they've shown today, if they are able to bring this game in those last couple of group fixtures, they may be able to produce a result.
Indeed, they have showed some glimpses of a good outfit. They've really caused some threat to this Petrite outfit in this second half in particular. So it will be very interesting to see how they take things from here on. Surely will take a lot of heart out of this game as well. Especially that man in that number 8 jersey, Nathan. He's been in the pick of things. He's been doing more of the work in this Prince of Wales College outfit. And he's a player that the opponents will need to watch out for in the games to come.
Yes, Suren Nimsara, I like the look of the halfback as well, Rishwan. Akindu Silva, he's made some telling tackles, won some penalties, tried his best to manage his line, but here's Tarin with the grubber. No advantage, says referee Fonseca. And errors aplenty from the Petrites. 9 minutes left in this game. That time the tackler not rolling away.
Surprising to see that this game has lasted an hour, Nathan. The weather was not playing so friendly, but they stayed put brilliantly well as we head into the final 8 minutes of this game. Prince of Wales College have really learnt a thing or two from that first half performance, Nathan.
So I think they've learned that they can target these speed right forwards, isn't it, Rashwan? They don't look too decisive in that maul defense, especially. 2 penalty tries given away, 2 yellow cards that they've got. And even that other score that Prince of Wales got was all off the maul. And if you're Wesley College, you're watching this one very keenly. Because one thing we do know about that Wesley side is that they have a really good set of forwards. As once again, Pete Wright's been troubled here. Nimsara at the back of another rolling maul for the Cambrians. Pete Wright's doing well on this occasion though. Not letting him get away. Abhay Gunawardena making the tackle. This is slightly better from the Pete Wrights. But now an opportunity to go from the fringes, do the Cambrians.
Prince of Wales College now. The try scorer just not gaining any meters, but a penalty once again being conceded. Others may say otherwise.
Yes, that's a bit harsh, isn't it, Rashwan? Thought the jackal was clean. Will be interesting to see that one on replay. Just take a look there. Joins from the back, and the jackal looks clean to me, Rashwan. I wonder how that's a penalty.
Well, interesting to see that replay once again. Well, a very interesting call, but I'll have to agree with referee G, because decision out there is Prince of Wales once again up to put this one into touch.
There's another line out now from 5 meters out. No prizes for guessing what Prince of Wales are going to do from here.
Well, Nathan, as the final 5 minutes do approach, we have to decide on a Swiss Tech Perfect player of the match as well. But first we'll finish this passage of play. Prince of Wales now meters out from the whitewash to go on and get their 4th Amana Bank try.
Yes, this time trying something different, trying a bit of a peel off that line out, not working for them. But still keeping it in close quarters with their forwards. Pete Wright's saying that they've got over the ball. And yes, it has been held up. That's some good defensive work from Shenuka Pereira. And finally, these last couple of mauls have been defended well. But it'll be a goal line dropout, so possession will come back to the Cambrians. And coming back to that play of the match discussion, as the Pete Wrights have taken it short of that goal line dropout. Mantusha with the ball in his hand, and that looked a bit cynical from the Cambrian player. Mantusha has stayed down as well. Hopefully not too much damage done. Have to have another look at this on replay. Looks like he's popped his shoulder. It was a block tackle all day.
Well, if he has done some damage, as we take a look at that replay, surely a card should be shown. And one of the standout performance this evening for the Patriots, Mantusha, in some discomfort as you take yet another look of that play. Mantusha running at it, and his opposite number coming in with that charge with no hands. That can be a costly injury for Mantusha. This is a long season to follow, and this could be a big area of concern. I did tell you this, Nathan, off the mic during that half-time break. That St. Peter's College will have to be careful when managing their players. Last thing they want is a player to go off injured and probably miss some games in the season. But hopefully Mantusha will be fine. But referee Jivika Fonseca showing a blue card to Mantusha. So is there a concussion issue out there? But we're yet to get the verdict. And as things stand, will be very interesting to see if Mantusha gets the clearance to play that final game of the round 1 of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2021-2026. Well, it's 19 days of the field for Mantusha, as the blue card being shown and the yellow card being shown to his opposite number.
Well, it's great that he's back on his feet, and I'm surprised this is just yellow card to Tarin Silva. But no direct head contact, so that can be mitigated.
I think that's the only thing that has saved Silva in not seeing red. But this could be very unfortunate for Mantusha if he is to miss out on the games to follow in this round 1. And this could be a massive moment in the season for St. Peter's. These little moments can really pave the way in how this season will unfold for the Patriots. But one of the standout performance for Patriots this evening will have to be forced out of the game, and probably forced out of the remainder of this round 1 as well.
Yes, luckily he looks all right, Reshwan. Certainly has his name in the hat for that Swiss Tech Perfect Player of the Match. I think Shenuka Pereira has done well for the Patriots too. He's carried really strong. Here's Kamil. Nabunajit, who's on the park. Saber out to Angelo. Angelo has Arosh in support. Here's Nadunajit again. And Prince of Wales have given away the penalty taken quickly by Wahab. Patriots will want to add another score at least before the full-time whistle. Van Hoff takes that into contact. Here's Wahab. Wahab spots the gap. Wahab offloads to Abhay Gunawardana. Now going through the forwards. Here's Akram. Patriots keeping it close quarter. Shenuka Pereira right under the post, and that's another Amana Bank try to the Patriots.
Well, that's the 10th one for St. Peter's College. Amana Bank tries have galloped for the boys from Bambalapitiya. They put on a convincing performance away from home in their very first game away from home. And that will be converted. So that's 60 points on the board. And St. Peter's will continue on their merry way here. Prince of Wales had their moments in the game, but it's St. Peter's who have really bossed proceedings here.
Yes, Shenuka Pereira, one of the standout performers. And we have to decide on that Swiss Tech Perfect Player of the Match. Reshwan, I think it's between Pereira and Mantusha. Mantusha with some lovely hold-up play and a hat-trick as well. Pereira has carried strongly and has 2 tries of his own. And I'll leave that decision up to you, Rashwan.
Well, I like to reverse that to you as well, because it's a tough decision to make. Those two lads have really put on a brilliant performance. And I think if you did ask me, I would edge it over to the skipper, who have really captained his side well this evening, away from home as well, and in very trying conditions. He's been brilliant in defense and offense.
Yes, Wahab with another excellent carry, and Shiraz swings it out to Kamil, who collects the score for the Patriots. 60 points up on the board now, and a bit of a breakaway from them to make up for that 20-minute period where they were under the cosh. But Rashwan, coming back to that player of the match discussion, I'd like to nominate Netchan Mantusha, because as good as Pereira has been, I feel Mall defense was somewhere where the Patriots faltered today, and Shenuka Pereira, that's one of his main jobs as their number 8, and just couldn't turn up on the day. So Netchan Mantusha, for his hold-up play and his hat-trick, is my nomination for Swiss Tech Perfect Player of the Match.
Indeed, he's had a brilliant outing, but he was forced off the playing field after referee Jivika Fonseca handing over a blue card. So it will be very interesting to see in the next couple of weeks if he's good enough to go ahead and play the remaining games. But that's full time here at Rathmalana, and the first game of the week number 3 of the Dialog, the Schools Rugby League 2026, comes to an end. St. Peter's College run away with a convincing win here, as they have started off their campaign in a quite high fashion way. They'll go with 3 back-to-back bonus point wins, and that's a brilliant way to start off your campaign.
Yes, 3 50-plus scores on the trot for the Patriots. 65 points to 21 here. Just went right for them, conceded 3 tries, but on the whole their backs have done the job for them today. But that forwards department will certainly need some fixing ahead of the tougher fixtures ahead, as we have a full-time confirmation. 65 points to 21 in favour of the visitors.
Indeed, Nathan, and I think both teams can really thank the weather gods as well. I personally thought that we'll not get a full game of rugby this evening, but the weather just holding up beautifully for a good game of rugby. As we take a look at the highlights of this game.
Yes, Patriots with a couple of quick scores, that one through Krishan, and then Krishan again cutting through that Prince of Wales defence. And the first goal conversion for Rajit Gion. And then this just here, I thought that could have been a penalty try to the Patriots, Rashwan, on another day. But luckily they had the skill to recycle quickly and go for the score through Shenuka Pereira. Yes, Wahab selling a lovely dummy. That one of the better tries they scored today. Brilliant individual effort from Jamal Wahab. And this is to start out the second half. Wahab once again linking up brilliantly with Mantusha. Another goal conversion to Ashok Krishan. And then 2 penalty tries in a row for the Cambrians. This was a score, and a lucky score, you have to say, for the Patriots. Cambrians just playing scrappy ball in their own in-goal area. And this is the try to the Cambrians, the only one that they scored. Rishan with the score, and Mantusha completing his hat-trick there. And Kamil with a late score to close out a comprehensive performance from the Peterites. 65 points to 21. As we take a look at your key stats, 11 tries and 5 conversions for St. Peter's to make up their 65. Prince of Wales 2 penalty tries and 1 converted try to make 21, and our Swiss Tech perfect player of the match for a good performance today is to Nechan Mantusha, but we wish him all the best and hopefully he's all right after that nasty blow he got.
Indeed, I think the Peterite faithful as well will hope Nechan Mantusha will be all right in the next couple of games they have in this first round of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026. He's one player to watch out for the future as well from the Peterite outfit, and he showed some brilliant game awareness, and surely one for the future, not only for St. Peter's but for Sri Lanka Rugby as well. A pleasant Friday evening out here, cooler conditions, but surely will be an evening that Prince of Wales College will want to go back and take plenty of learnings in the games to follow. Well, that's a wrap from the Friday evening footy here at Rathmalana. Stay tuned with Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel. We have a bulk of 7 games being played tomorrow evening. So stay tuned with Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel and catch all the live action from 3:45 p.m. onwards. Till then, it's goodbye from all of us here.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll up.
This is Sri Lankaවේ අංකික ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to ThePapare.
Welcome to the live broadcast on ThePapare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
When the world says no access,
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Every modern professional needs Vantage. For those who demand the best. Vantage for the modern professional.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Vantage for the modern professional.
සැරටම enjoy කරන්න party එකට go.
Night Go pocket perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love rugby?
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right, real energy.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Kitchen එක ආබාන්ස් කරන්නේ දැන් වයිෆුත් හැපි එකේ ඉන්න වයිෆ් හැපි කරන්න. කිචන් එක අබාන්ස් කරන්න.
Vantage with a modern professional.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh. Captain Cool, Captain Cool, Captain Cool.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
Let's KFC. Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
දවසම refresh වෙන්න train එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
හඳුන්වාදන Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක. ක්‍රන්චි කටගැස්මකට Crispy Chicken Thai, Spicy Vibe එකට Spicy Crispy Chicken Strip, ෂෙයා කරන් කන්න Crispy Chicken Popcorn, රස ඩබල් කරන barbecue sauce සමග Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි. Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
When the world says no access.
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
අබාන්ස් ෆ්‍රිජ් කියන්නේ අබාන්ස් ෆ්‍රිජ් කියන්නේ පවුලට හරිම ෆ්‍රිජ් එකක්. අබාන්ස් ෆැමිලි එකට හරියන අපේ රටේ ෆ්‍රිජ් එක.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamare.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Every modern professional needs Vantage. For those who demand the best. Vantage for the modern professional.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.